I mean, we've had a lot of meetings within the last 48 hours, but really just coming out and wanting to play for each other. I think tonight, and we talked about it last game, sharing the ball, moving the ball defensively, finishing the play with the box out, doing a lot better job on one-on-one defense, and overall just playing well together. But I think a lot of that, just the mindset shifted. And I mean, I knew it was going to be an adjustment coming back from the Olympics and just the break that we've been on. It's been a long time since we've had a game. So you knew it was going to be either a good thing or a bad thing. So it kind of took us 2 games, and now I hope after this game tonight that we can just continue to play like this. And I think even having players such as Marissa, being able to step out, she started out first half kind of in a slump. So getting her back to where she needs to play for this team. And for me, when I see her like right off the bat, I'm like, uh-oh, it's going to be a great game for her, And then overall, I mean, I feel like it started with one, and it just kind of like it just went through the whole team, 1 through 12. And I mean, having that confidence and having that confidence in one another, like that's how we'll continue to build, and that's how we'll continue to get better and better.
I think hitting that first shot, always seeing the first one go in, especially always seeing the first one go in, especially when you're struggling, it helps you get going. So I don't know if it's necessarily starting, but more so just like a big sigh of relief when that first one went in. I think that's one of the frustrating things with us is that we can play at such a high level. Then you look at the past couple games where we weren't playing as well as we know we can. So we just have to build off of this momentum and use this as confidence going through these last few games.
Absolutely. I think we had like 40 points in the first quarter.
Yeah, WNBA record.
Yeah, and we were just feeling good. Like the rim literally was in an ocean inside the first quarter, but the second half we wanted to make sure that we remember that it was 0-0 coming out. Got a little sloppy at the end, but we were still up by a large margin, so we were able to pull away with the win. Just staying optimistic. We didn't want to get too high, we didn't want to get too low, but we definitely know that we need to play with a sense of urgency. And when you're moving the ball like that, your shots are easier, so everything is just fun. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I don't want to shoot it, you shoot it. You know what I mean? So it's just you have confidence in your teammates, and you're able to trust each other. So it was a lot of fun out there tonight.
How do you carry the momentum from tonight's big win into you have a tough game next week against LA?
Yeah, I mean, we had every single game, it matters right now. And so for us, taking what we were able to do tonight, and now we just have to kind of have tunnel vision to this. This is the only way we want to play, and sharing the ball, moving it. The spacing was really good offensively, defensively. I mean, we just did such a good job individually, but then when we had to help each other, I mean, people were rotating and rotate, so like that's what we have to continue to do.
I know a big goal was to get back to having fun, enjoying the game, playing together. It felt like you guys were doing that tonight.
It definitely did, and I'm sure it looked a lot better as well. But I know being out there and just being a part of it, we have a special group. I feel like we have all the pieces that could win a championship. We could be a championship team, but when we play like this, we can be a championship team. The other team that you see, I don't know what that is. And so, for us, we got to figure out how do we stay on this level from here on out. Now we have, every game matters. So now we have 7 more games, but we got to focus on the first game ahead of us, and that's LA.